Alright guys, welcome back. So it's been a little while since I've given you guys an update on my current EDC, and we are starting to venture into the winter months, so we're starting to wear more layers and heavier clothing and things like that. So mine has changed up just a bit. So laid out here on the bench, what I've got is pretty much everything that I'm carrying on a daily basis, and I just want to share with you guys what I'm carrying. Some things have changed since the last time I've done it, and I got some new stuff and all that. So a couple boring things we'll get out of the way first. I do just have a standard Carhartt wallet, and of course keys for various different things. And the knife that I am carrying is something a little bit different. I normally like to carry what probably most of you guys like to carry is a standard folding knife. But here recently, over the past several months, I found myself carrying a multi-tool more often than not. Now, is it ideal for most situations? No, but it is very handy, and I find myself using it all the time for various tasks and all that. And this one is actually one that I haven't had all that long, but as you can see, it is a Leatherman. And what I picked up is the Leatherman Wave Plus. And I've always had multi-tools, and I've always just kind of bought the cheapest ones that I could get because a lot of these things can get very expensive, and I just couldn't see spending that kind of money on a multi-tool. But I decided to break down and finally get a nicer one, and I'm glad that I did. You can definitely tell the difference between a $100 multi-tool and a $30 multi-tool. That is an absolute fact. But just a quick rundown. I might do a separate video on this in itself, but you do have a few different blades. You got a file, there's your standard blade right there, and then you do have a saw for your main parts. And I actually, the saw actually has come in handy. I always thought that was kind of gimmicky, but I actually have cut a few things with that, and it works great. But if I need to get this thing out, it's very quick to get that blade out and use it for a self-defense situation. Now, like I said, I know it's not ideal, but it definitely will work. I mean, if you stick that into somebody, they're not going to care if it's a multi-tool or not. It's very sharp, and like I said, it would work in a self-defense situation. It's not spring assist and real, like some of the nice standard folding blades, but you pull it out, flick it open, and you can use it in a self-defense situation. And of course, you have your standard pliers, and then you have various tools on the inside. You do have some scissors, some small, what are you using? Like eyeglass sized screwdriver tips, and a standard flat blade tip there. On this side, you do have a Phillips, and you can flip this around and have a regular kind of a standard size bit there, and then you do have a bottle opener and some other stuff. But so far, this has been a very rugged and reliable tool. I've actually just cleaned this thing up. The pouch in this was covered in mud from being in a crawl space, but it cleans up nice. It works really well, and like a lot of people will say, the multi-tool is really not good at anything, but in a pinch, it's awesome to have. You have all these different tools at your disposal. I mean, if you would need a pair of pliers and you have access to an actual standard pair of pliers, of course you're going to use those. Or if you need a screwdriver and you have one handy, you're not going to use this. But when you're in a pinch and this is all that you've got, it works out really well, and I find myself carrying these more often than not. So that is the knife that I'm carrying. Now on to the main attraction, and probably what most of you guys are here for, and that is the gun that I'm carrying. And I am currently carrying my CZ P01, and you guys have seen this in videos before. Absolutely love this gun. We do have a few things done to it. We do have the VZ grips. I do have some grip tape on here from Sandpaper Pistol Grips, and I have a set of TruGlo TFX Pro sights on here. Absolutely fantastic. Love this thing, and that's been working out great. And I am carrying it in my Clinger holsters. I'm trying to think of the actual name of this, because when I got this, if you guys seen that video, it comes with the like the leather kind of hybrid style thing on it, and it's the No Print Wonder. But if you take it apart and run it like this, you can actually buy the holster like this, and it's called the Stingray, I do believe. So it's in the Stingray setup, and I've been carrying this at the 3:34 o'clock position, and it's been working absolutely fantastic, and you can hear it clicks right in there, nice positive retention. You can adjust it if you want to, but it clicks in, comes right out, no wobble whatsoever. It's an excellent holster, and it's been working out with this gun very, very well. And I do, from time to time, I don't always carry this, but I do sometimes carry an extra magazine, and this is in one of the two-part holsters that I got from Harry's Holsters, and it works out perfectly, holds it nice and tight. And if I decide to carry a spare mag inside the waistband, this is definitely what I'm using. And the carry ammo that I've been using here lately is some the Sig Sauer hollow points, the 124 grain. I've shot a lot of it, never had any issues with it. My standard normal go-to self-defense ammo is the Federal HSTs, 124 grains, but sometimes those are kind of hard to find locally, but never a shortage of the Sig ammo. So I've been running it. I've never had any issues with it, and it's been working out great. Now you're probably going to notice another holster laid out here on the table, and I've got both of them out here because I do carry outside the waistband from time to time, especially like right now in the winter months when we're going to have, you know, sweatshirts or jackets on. Sometimes I like to carry outside the waistband. It is a little more comfortable to do it that way, and I picked up a new holster, and I'll probably do a dedicated video on this after I get a little more use out of it. But I did pick up a Winthrop outside the waistband leather holster for the P01, and as you can see, fits in there nicely and holds it nice and tight to the body, and works really well. It stays open when you pull the gun out and go to put it back in. So far it's been a really nice option for carrying outside the waistband for the P01. But anyhow, guys, there is a quick look at what I'm carrying on a daily basis for wintertime or November of 2018, and absolutely happy with the setup that I've got with the P01. This thing is the perfect Glock 19 sized, very ergonomic, shoots like a dream. Absolutely love this gun, and now, thanks to Clinger Holsters for sending this out, I have an option to carry this thing inside the waistband because there's really not a whole lot of options out there for the P01, and definitely glad I got this holster and able to carry it because I do love this gun very much. But anyhow, guys, like I said, there's a quick look at what I'm carrying. So what I would like for you to do is let me know down in the comment section below what you're carrying on a daily basis, what gun you carrying inside the waistband, outside the waistband, what holsters do you like, stuff like that. Always interested to hear what everybody out there likes to carry and how they carry it and stuff like that. But if you have any questions about anything I've got laid out here about the multi-tool, the gun, or anything else, ask below in the comment section, and I'll do my best to get back with you as soon as I can. But that's all I got for you today, guys. I appreciate all of you guys stopping by and hanging out, and we'll catch you in the next one.